What is up, everybody? Welcome to quite the milepost on the V Twin Life. We went 50 episodes now, so we figured, hey, why not bring back one of the original guests, a guy that really stepped up to the plate, really helped supported everything we had going on here, and was actually the first sponsor of the podcast. So we bring back Mr. Crash Inc., also known as BC11, Mr. Brad Columbus.
What up?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Not much. Just living the life.
Yes.
It's been a crazy year.
It has been quite the crazy year for you.
Yeah,
Finally.
well, it's last year. I guess we're into the new year, so we're good now. Last year was very life-changing. Let's put it that way.
You know, you're back on the mend. Life is moving forward, which is awesome and very positive.
Yeah, very, very positive. It was changed my life forever.
I don't doubt it.
So,
that was quite the long ordeal that you ended up going through.
Oh, dude, it was I don't know. I think I was off work for 7 months. 7 months, and 3/4 of that was spent right here on this couch.
Going crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. But at least I could stare at motorcycles the whole time. So
hey, this is true. Wheel around on the old chair with wheels and just rotate from bike to bike and play with it.
Yeah. I finally moved the wheelchair out of here. Don't need it anymore. So
yeah, they're overrated.
Yeah, I know. Stupid.
So for some people that don't know, I guess we could kind of, enlighten them on your little scenario that ended up happening, which kind of put you behind the gun.
Yeah. So May 20th was a Thursday, I think, a rainy Thursday. We set the scene here. The wife and I and kids were going to go on a road trip to Montana for a wedding, family wedding, and so I got off work about noon, and I was riding. Of course, I just like to ride every day if I can. I was in full rain gear. Coming home, I was about 2 miles from work, and it was pouring rain. And I came around a blind corner, and just as I started cresting the corner where I could, see down the road, there's like 5 cars hitting each other. It was 4 or 5, I don't remember, piling up on each other. And they said I was only going about 36, 37 miles an hour, which it's like a 45-mile-an-hour zone. So I was not hauling ass, and just right as I came, it was, a bumper of an F-150 in my face and nowhere to go. So naturally I was on the inside of the corner anyways. So, natural instinct, I went to go around him in between traffic, and the bike made it. My leg, however, caught the bumper of the truck and just snapped it like that. Just snapped my femur into about 15 pieces. And coming up, my lower leg hit the crash bar and it shattered my tibia, and then my foot as well. And yeah, so that was quite the ordeal. They, rushed me to the hospital. My what do you call it? Femoral artery was messed up inside my leg, and I went into shock on the way to the hospital, and they had to set my leg and do all this crazy stuff in the ambulance. We got to the hospital. It was like straight up Grey's Anatomy, dude. Whole team waiting for me. They rushed me in, did x-rays, the whole 9, and rushed me into surgery. There's a lot more to that story, but rushed me into surgery, and they got my leg fixed and stabilized. And they put me in one of those big cages to stay the night in. And the next morning, the doctor came in, and he was, I need to have a talk with you. And he said, I need you to sign this form. It's for amputation. Because I was lucid, it'd be something like, if I wasn't awake, they'd have my wife or whatever sign it. And this is if we need to take your leg. And I'm like, holy shit, like this is real. Because it wasn't real at that point to me, because it was just, so fast and so much drugs they put you on and everything. And I was like, holy crap. And I was like, just give me a minute here. And I just thought to myself, all right, well, and I told him, I said, okay, I'll sign it. I got to sign it anyways, but here's the deal. I'll make a deal with you. If you can save my leg and I can still use it, cool. if you can save my leg and I got to drag around a dead stump for the rest of my life, cut the damn thing off. I mean, prosthetics are amazing these days. And he's like, all right, well, if you wake up and you can see your toes, we were able to save it. So that was, yeah, big moment. Woke up and still had my toes and been healing ever since.
Yeah,
So
that would be
spent,
quite the ordeal, when you got to wake up and like, kind of not want to look down and see if it's still there.
it was pretty crazy. And it's definitely changed my life forever. I'll never, sorry, I'll be crippled for the rest of my life. Let's put it that way. Never be 100%. They put a rod from my hip to my knee, and then a rod from my bottom of my knee, almost all the way down my tibia to my foot. So I think there's almost 4 pounds of titanium in there, or something crazy like that.
Damn.
It's my whole leg is metal now. It's crazy. So, and just went back to work about 4 weeks ago, which has been a challenge, but getting by. You do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, but it's gotta feel nice to be back. Walking, no more wheelchair, no more crutches. Being able to be on 2 feet and get around, be mobile.
Oh, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, actually. It's the thing I'm dealing with right now, and obviously always keeping that positive attitude. But my femur, when they put it back together, I guess in an emergency situation, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but they put my femur back together, and it I guess it healed, or they put it back together. It's an inch shorter than the other one now, so I'm having to deal with that. So I have wedges in my boots and shoes and stuff, but I still, my wife calls me a weeble wobble.
Yeah, that positive mental attitude right there, buddy.
Transformer now. Yeah, part of me is. Mm-hmm. So
Well, how'd
yeah,
it feel
I'm
though?
hoping.
Actually, finally getting to ride your bike to work the other day.
Oh, it was awesome. It was so good. I had taken a couple of the bikes out, little rides here and there. I took the Dyna up to Portland and did a photo shoot a couple weeks back. That was my first. Oh no, I went on one other, but yeah, that was first ride. But riding to work was like, okay, things are starting to get back to normal, because that's my normal. Only drive if I have to.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's better now.
And then you got, a lot of stuff going on in your shop now. I've been following along and seeing the progress and how everything is growing.
Yeah, I just spent in between bike projects, the last couple weekends. Sorry, man. I keep swallowing wrong or something. In between that, I had so many parts here in the shop that it was just taking up so much floor space that I just I had to build more shelving. So I just built another 16 feet of hanging shelves from the ceiling to put all my HD parts on. So I finally got it cleaner. I got my bar cleaned off the other day. I don't know, for people that have been to my shop, my bar is always bar/office, my printer, my shipping stuff for the clothing and everything, and finally built a little office behind the bar so you can't see it. It's kind of nice.
The bar is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I love it. Ride up bar, man. How much better? You can ride up, still sit on your bike and get served a drink.
It is pretty sweet. It was awesome to, finally get down there last year and check it out.
Yep, exactly. So I've just been, now that I'm back to work, trying to find a balance of everything. And like you said, more projects. I'm starting to take on more, I guess you could call it customers, doing bolt-on stuff on bikes and stuff. I don't have the time to do motor work and all that. I'd love to be able to, maybe when I retire.
Yeah.
So
I see that road glide you're working on is freaking sweet. I've seen that thing all over Instagram, man. That thing is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really nice bike. Really nice bike. It's he just bought more parts for it, so we're waiting on more stuff for it. It's getting the full treatment though. It should look. I mean, it was already a badass bike, but it's going to be even more badass, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So, and I just got another customer that just dropped off. You'd really enjoy it. It's an 02, all blacked out road glide. It's gorgeous.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm. doing a couple things for him and everything. So, yep. And then hopefully I can finish that shovel head that I picked up. That's going to be for sale soon.
You got to not have much floor space left in there.
Dude, it's getting ridiculous. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 10 Harleys in here right now and 2 pit bikes.
Fat boy wants to know
like,
if you're down to show him how to install some cams.
Right. Oh man, I'd love to. It's just time, man. Just time. We could video conference it.
We'll just FaceTime it and get it
someday. Done. I've got 5 years till I can retire from my company. I'm gonna have to do something else, but my goal is to be able to do bike stuff only after I retire in 5 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I mean I could stay at the company, but make it a goal to be able to retire by then. Hopefully just do bikes.
Yeah.
So, I think next is a tire machine. I want to get a tire machine. I got a tire machine and go ahead.
They are nice. I know my dad, his buddies, they bought one a few years back and they have it up in my dad's shop. It's all bolted in on the floor, and then he just upgraded his bike lift. So the new one's it's gotta be 4.5 feet wide, and it's all air powered. Just plug in the air line and hit a button and take the bike up.
That's nice. That's how mine is. I don't have the super wide one, but the air is so nice. I built so many bikes and worked on so many bikes on the ground or on one of those just small jacks for years. It's like I call this shop and my lift and everything. It's like my graduation present. I finally made it. So once I get a bathroom and a shower in this shop and a tire machine, I'll never have to go anywhere. So I told my wife I'm going to move back out here. I even put my TV. I bought a TV, during Black Friday, and I always wanted to put a TV in my bar. It's like the one thing that was missing, and I did it this weekend. Finally, I put it on a swivel mount at the bar, so I can sit here on the couch, watch TV. I made it too. It's cool, so you can do the. I can swivel it over to where the where the bike lift is. I can swivel it around, so you can watch YouTube videos or do whatever. So nice.
That's pretty sweet. Well, now, I mean, these new TVs the prices of them came down so much over the last few years from what they used to be.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's nice, though. It's nice having it.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I wish I could. Last time we did this, I couldn't figure out how to switch the camera around. So, I don't know how to do it. I could show everybody, but let me see. Oh, what'd I do?
Nothing.
Camera. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Check this out. Oh, except for I got it my ring light, but I can do this. There you go. If anybody's never seen it, there's the bar TV. And I got rid of the wheelchair and I hung the tour pack up there instead.
Nice.
So there's that road glide we're working on right now. And then all my babies over there. There's that O2. We were talking
you should walk over there so we can see it closer. Hey, that's a nice coffee table.
All right. Oh, yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
That's a nice coffee table. Know a guy, he can make you one.
That's right.
Oh, God, get up. Don't mind the old man. Okay, we'll give a full tour here. Here's the bar.
Nice.
And now this corner over here, I'm still rearranging. There's a bunch of crap piled up, so don't make fun. So here's the road glide we're working on. Pretty slick. Really nice paint job. Guy from back east painted it and built the bike. His name's Eric. My friend Brett, Cherry City Bagger Bars, he just bought it and we're doing a bunch of stuff to it. That's the shelving I was telling you about, the bottom row. All Harley parts. I just ran out of room, man. And did some more decorating, did a little Evel Knievel tribute spot there.
Now, who's nice that's got the Pelican case on the back?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, a lot of guys are running those.
Mm-hmm. I love it, dude. I use it for that is my sole purpose for work. Put my lunch pail, all my work, my water bottle, everything in there for work. For running back and forth, for commuting. but it's nice. I've delivered my signs with that. I've strapped tires to the top of it, everything. So, and then let's see the full tour. So we got the Evil Knievel section, and I'm still rearranging and still cleaning. Don't make fun. My gym equipment. Let's see. Here's that O2 Road Glide that we're working on right now.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's clean, man. Really
What motor's
clean.
in that?
It's an 88.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And then my cart full of parts, pit bike, and then we got the Tiger King, Chopper, FXR, Sporty, another Ironhead Sporty. We're getting there, starting to get rearranged and everything. But yeah,
Nice.
that's the tour. So when you come over, anybody's welcome. Ride in through the door and ride right up to the bar.
Oh, I will be there this summer.
Oh, look! I'll show you my cute little office I made since I'm doing this. I hid my office back behind the bar.
There you go.
Way better now. Way better now. Yep. There we go. Now I got to figure out how to get back to this. How do I go out of here? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you're back.
There we go. I'm back. I am back. Now everybody's had the tour. Now come over and have a beer. Oh God, I'm gonna drop you here.
Hey, as soon as we get weather's better, oh man, it'll be a nice little weekend. I have to come down there and check it out.
Yeah, I did. I love entertaining, I guess you could say. I love having people over.
It's only about 4 hours.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah. We always have the trailer. We have a big toy hauler, and we always have it set up outside for visitors or guests or whatever. Pull your bike in and have a place to stay, and yeah. I'm not that good of a cook, though, so don't expect much.
Hey, if you got a barbecue, I'll handle that for you.
Yep. Cold beer. There's cold beer here.
There you go. Hydraulic dinner.
Yep. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. So you got any trips planned for this summer?
I'm hoping for a few weekend getaways. Yeah, I'd like to, do another little ride through Montana. We had a little trip planned this summer, but COVID foobarred it, and my dad ended up having a heart issue. But we were going to try to go from Washington over into Montana, kind of hit a little bit of Yellowstone through Wyoming, and then back into Idaho and loop back around. We're going to do a little 4-day trip, but we put that off. So hopefully we'll take that one this year.
Nice. Nice.
I think there was 5 of us were going to go.
Cool.
Yeah, it was going to be a good time, but yeah, we had to postpone it. So hopefully we'll at least hit that one this year. It'd be fun come down your way, at least on a weekend, come down, say hi, or
absolutely.
I have to get you on a weekend to come up this way.
Yep, we're planning on it. If I can get Amber, we'll have to figure out a back roads way because she hates riding on the freeway. So.
Oh, dude, there's a killer back roads way. Come up the freaking coast.
Oh yeah, I guess I could come all the way up the coast, huh?
Yeah. Hell, I'd ride way down there and meet you and come up there.
Yeah, because I could cross over at Astoria there and just come up, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, come up through Aberdeen, then you come up the Washington coast,
right?
Which is a beautiful ride coming up. Once you a little ways past up Ocean Shores and Lake Quinault, you get some of the really nice riding where you literally ride next to the ocean. It's beautiful.
Absolutely, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. I did. That's the one thing that last summer it killed me, man. I never track how many miles I ride or whatever, but like this year before, man, we put so many miles down, especially in the summer. We ride year round, but the summer before last, holy cow, we put a lot of miles down. So last year was like, my accident happened in May, and man, I don't think I got back on a bike till almost winter. But it just killed me not putting any miles down. It was, and watching everybody, you watch everybody on the trips online and everything. It's like, But this is going to be a good year. Good year.
Yeah, I'm excited for this year. Hopefully, get spring and here sooner than later, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, that's what you were asking about my ride to work. That was I keep telling Amber, I was sitting on the couch the other night and I was like, man, I would just trade anything for one day of or just a little bit of time and no pain. Like, not that I'm complaining. I mean, it happened and I'm keeping a good attitude about it, but it's just like it hurts all the time. And I'm like, God, it'd be nice to like not hurt for just a little bit, just to have some relief. And riding home from work, I worked like 12 something hours that day and it was dark as hell coming home. And I got like halfway home and I was like, oh my God, my leg doesn't hurt. Yeah, this is good. It was, I don't know how it was just so cold or what, but, or I was just in the perfect position sitting on my bike. I was like, oh my God, this doesn't hurt. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, they say that two-wheel therapy, you get lost in it, and you're right there and enjoying it, and you can just let everything go, and you
Mm-hmm.
just enjoy the ride.
Yeah, I am a firm believer. It's hard. You try saying everybody, you always talk about it, but you try to explain it to people, and they just, if
They
they
don't get
don't
it.
know, if they've never experienced it, they don't know. It's just, yeah, absolutely the best feeling in the world.
And it's some of those things like it doesn't so much say have to be 100 miles or say 6 hours. I mean, a guy could take 10 miles, whether it's just 15 minutes. You just a couple little back roads around your house, just kind of get lost for a few minutes and come back, and
Mm-hmm.
you feel relieved, and you can lose that stress. And it's like, you know what, life's good.
I thought of it the other day, like why? I was thinking why is it such a release? And this might not be the same for everybody, but when you're on a motorcycle on the street, you have to be 900 times more alert, right? And paying
Yeah,
attention to everything going on. And then
absolutely.
once you do it so much, that alertness is just natural, right? So you're so in tune with what's going on around you and paying attention that all that other shit that's normally just on your brain when you're not doing anything that's bothering you or whatever, you don't have time to think about that. So it's almost, it's almost like a distraction, kind of. I don't know. I was trying to think of it the other day, and it was the best explanation I could come up with. I don't know.
It is because like
Mm-hmm.
I can think for myself. When I'm riding, which I think has helped me a lot when I went into driving truck, or we do heavy hauling, hauling lumber, running
Right.
flatbed, and I think motorcycles in a way really help when it came to observation. I'm not so much watching the car in front of me as I pay
Right.
attention to that, 2, 3 cars ahead. I'm watching those ones also. You're looking in your mirrors, for, somebody like me that, when it comes to, cars or trucks, you can identify, okay, I got a gray Tacoma. He's 2 cars behind me. I got a Ford Taurus. He's behind me, two
Right.
cars. You know what's behind you, and you kind of glance, keep an eye on what's going on behind you, but you're watching 2, 3 cars in front of you. I'm paying attention to their
Right.
lights, their brake lights. I want to know what's a little bit farther in front of me than just that one
Mm-hmm.
car. And, you got to pay attention to those things. And after a while, it just becomes second nature. And you're watching that stuff, but you're just enjoying yourself. You're,
Yeah.
you know, getting in
It's
your
easy to get
helmet and just
lost in
leaving the world
too.
behind.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost in too.
Yeah.
It's awesome though. I yeah, wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So like people after my accident, they were like, "Are you gonna ride again?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you go out skiing or snowboarding and break your leg, are you gonna quit skiing and snowboarding because you broke your leg? Well, no. Well, then, yeah, no, I'm not gonna quit riding motorcycles. I'm gonna ride motorcycles more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat the odds. The odds kind of caught up with me, but
Hey, but those things happen. And, it's like we're talking, you're always more on the defensive, but then you
mm-hmm,
hit some of those back highways where you don't have that traffic. You're not so much worried about that, where, you can in a way get lost in the road and just
mm-hmm,
enjoy the ride, taking the scenery and just enjoy it. Where as opposed to a car, when you're on a bike, it's much more personal. You get the
oh,
smells of the trees, different plants, weather, different seasons, the rain. It's so much more personal on a motorcycle. And Man,
Yep, it
it's just
is.
awesome. There's no other better way to
Yeah.
travel.
Yep. The sounds, the smells, yeah. It's weird. Not weird in a good way. In a
Yeah.
good way. And like you said, like we said, trying to explain that to someone that doesn't ride is, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's why we get along with dogs so good. They get it. They're always hanging
Oh
around.
yeah, they get it. Exactly. Exactly. Hmm.
Except in the summertime around a dairy farm, man, that can be not so pleasant.
One right down the Run right down the road that's always nice and ripe that you ride by to come into town.
Oh yeah, Eastern
Yeah.
Washington, you can get that way sometimes. You get down, that Yakima area and past them, man. You hit some of those areas. You got the massive, dairy farms, and whatnot. Man, it can get a little
Yeah.
ripe.
Uh-huh. And then the bugs, man. Whew. I do not
Yeah,
miss wearing an open face helmet. We used to rock those a lot, and no way. Full face for the rest of my life.
yeah. I switched
Oh
over
man.
this. Well, I guess it would have been last year now from the half helmet to the full face, and yeah, there's no way I'm going back.
No way. No
I mean,
way.
I
I
went
mean,
to the
there is
mod
that
so I
whole.
can still flip it up, but
Yeah, you can still get the wind on your face and everything, but man, after my accident and seeing other people get messed up and the bugs, you know, taking you everybody that's riding motorcycles is taking a bug to the face, and Jesus,
yeah.
yeah, no,
Well,
thank you.
you can see that one all the way across.
Oh yeah, yep,
I mean, I was full face. I broke in half,
yeah,
but I'm still here.
freaking
Still,
gnarly,
and
man.
it's a very similar deal. People, you still going to ride? Well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly,
You get in a car wreck, you going to
exactly.
quit driving?
No, no,
It's a way of life.
nope, exactly. It is a way of life, 100%, 100%.
And it's just the whole camaraderie of the community. I mean, it. I don't know. There's been so
Oh,
many times you can pull into a gas station, you just want to get fuel, and you meet some, whether it's a male or a female, somebody else. They might not be riding, but they own a bike. Maybe they're in their truck, and they'll look at your bike and say, spark spark up that conversation. Before you know it,
mm-hmm.
you're 15 minutes at a gas stop, but you know what? You just made a friendship,
Yeah.
and we're able to hear some great stories and also share some. And it's that
Oh
whole
yeah.
just the camaraderie, the community is it's like no other.
I like to live my whole life like that too. Taking it beyond just the motorcycling and just they talk to everybody, man. It's the best. Give as many hugs and just like spark up a conversation with whoever. I
The hug
I
dealer.
made it a yeah, I made it a goal in my life a long time ago to meet as many people as I can. I might not get their full story, but I get their name, put a smile on their face,
Yep,
and send them on down the road. Why not? Why not? No
exactly.
enemies, no enemies, no worries, no regrets, no. I don't mean to sound like some positive guru, but since I've taken that approach in life, I don't have a worry. I don't have a. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have your everydays, but even then, even that kind of stuff, it goes by the wayside way faster if you just like I don't know, let go, like just let it go.
Well, it
Hustle
comes
that
back
shit.
to the whole slogan, that you're very big on, which is this whole shirt,
Mm-hmm.
that positive mental attitude, the PMA, and you live by that, and that's you
Mm-hmm.
and the hug dealer.
Yep. Yep. Dude, my accident was a true test of all that. I'll tell you what, a true test.
I would believe it.
Just mentally, it was a mental. Pardon the expression if some people get offended, but it was a mental mind fuck because it was. I don't know, man. It was mentally hard. It was physically, obviously, it hurt like hell, but mentally, man, I can see how people get depressed. I can see how people get addicted to the pain pills. Wow. I mean, and I'm not saying I'm anything special. Anybody can do it, but you have to make that decision to not let it get you down, right?
Oh, I understand. I mean, I'm
And
not to near the level you had, but I mean, when I tore apart my shoulder, and I fought for, I think it was 43 months before I was finally able to get the surgery to put my shoulder back together. But
right,
you're dealing with this, and like, the insurance company, they want to hand me, dude, the number of pain pills they told me to take every month.
Oh,
Oh, just take these. Don't worry
dude.
about it. I'm like,
Yeah, here,
no,
here,
no,
here,
thank
here,
you.
here, here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you wonder
That's
why we have a problem in
oh
our
my God.
society now.
Oh, it's disgusting. I mean, the doctors did great. I never complain about any of that, but the amount of pain pills that they'll just keep handing out is like, oh my God, like
Yeah.
it's wild.
Oh, dude, I
Super
get it.
wild.
Trust me. I understand that 100%.
Hmm. So
Yeah.
yeah, back to that whole positive thing. It's definitely a way of life, dude. And I read it. Anybody ever wants to read some books, hit me up. I'll give you a list of stuff to read and just reinforce that positive mindset. I read one book and it was all about perception and how you perceive things. And just it's taking a negative and turning it into a positive. I mean, even look at a negative, if you look at it, how you perceive it, it doesn't have to be a negative. It can be a positive, or what you can get out of that negative situation. So
Oh, absolutely. Because in that situation, I mean, sometimes you're down and out, and having something that can bring you up. When you're in those situations where it can be hard sometimes to see. I don't want to see see the daylight, but it's really easy to get down and trying to get your spirits back up when you're in some of those situations where you don't
hmm
feel that you're getting the progress. You're stressed, and you're trying to get them that next level, but it's so mentally difficult and physically, and it's easy to
hmm
get yourself set behind.
yep, it is. It is. And I don't know, I've reached a point in my life where I've got it. It's a part of me now. Like, it's just the normal to keep that positive attitude, and I want to share it with people, dude. It like I said, I don't want to sound like some guy that's going to get up on a stage and give you a speech about it, but anybody ever wants to know what it feels like, or like needs advice, or is just like doesn't feel like they have an out or whatever, fucking reach out to me, man. I'll help you if I can. I don't know, but give you some positive outlook, some way to deal with something. I don't know. I like to help people. I want to see them smile. So that's my thing.
Well, and since I don't know, I think we've been friends, probably close to a year and a half, and you've always been that way. You're always that one that wants to help pick somebody up. You want to support everybody and see them grow, and push those positive notes. And you're, a great inspiration to a lot of people, and you want to help everybody to get to the next level, what they want to do. And dude, you're an amazing friend, an amazing person. I've been honored to be your friend and everything. This whole podcast, the friendship that I've been able to make with literally every person I've had on, we've, we talk, at least once a month. I know you're a very busy guy. We text back and forth, and your friendship is one that has been awesome to have, and, grown. And it's really awesome because you're such a positive person. You're always going to try to
Thank
pick
you.
that person up. They might be having something
Absolutely.
bad going on, but you're going to find a positive, and you're going to help that person, you know,
Absolutely.
through that little positive note. Say, hey, you know what, this might have been bad, but look at this side. And
Yep.
that's been what I've known about you, and I think it's awesome.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And I've never been a hey, look at me person, but when it comes to that, fuck yeah, I'll brag about it. I am that guy, and I'm very proud of it, because find something wrong about it and come talk to me about it, because there ain't. And I don't know. It's just a great way to live life, and I love it. Absolutely love it.
Well, it's like years ago when I used to work in the paper mill. We could have just, the machines are breaking. It's a shit day, and I would try to be that one person to find something funny about it, just to make somebody laugh. Because I mean, our day sucks, but you can see somebody that's down and out. But if you can make that person laugh or just bring a smile to their face, it's going to help flip that, you know,
Absolutely.
flip the mindset
Absolutely.
of what's going on that day.
Absolutely.
And
I
I've
tell
always
I
tried to
tell
do that.
yeah. Yep. I tell people, and I read it in a book. I didn't come up with it, but when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you should do when you wake up in the morning is tell yourself everything you're thankful for and do it every day until it becomes natural to you. It is a great way to start your day. It's good. So that's what I do. That's when I started, not when I started Crash Inc., but years into it, I always thought, like, you're crashing, you're going downhill, you're whatever. I'm here. I want to help you. You're about to crash. You crashed. I want to help you. Like that shirt, the ride crash rebuild one that we dropped right after I got hurt.
Yep,
That shirt and that design actually was our best seller of all time. But it wasn't. It was so funny because it was my shirt that we were going to use for fundraisers to help people that crashed. We weren't going to drop it till that summer. And the crazy part about it is, and firm believer that everything happens for a reason, that shirt is a crutch and a femur, a broken femur. And I had that design ready to go and drop in the summer and use it for fundraisers and everything. And then my accident happened. And I was like showing pictures of that design in like the hospital, the nurses and stuff. And they're like, no way, crazy. And people, they're like, you didn't just make that? I was like, no, we already had it designed and it was cool. So we dropped it, and thankful to a ton of people that actually helped out with my whole personal situation.
And cool. That sure can speak to so many more avenues of life, not just, I mean, here we're both, big into the motorcycle world, but you can ride, crash, rebuild in so many aspects of life where it's not just to this community that speaks.
Oh yeah. Crash anything.
Oh yeah. I mean,
physically or life, mentally. Yeah. Life, literally. So someday I hope to, I've been slacking quite a bit on my crashing stuff, by the way, but I've just been so busy. But someday hopefully we can make it big enough that it'll be something we can actually really help people with the company, is what I'd love to do someday with it.
Oh, that'd be awesome. You know me, I'll be right here helping promote everything I can.
You got it, buddy. You got it. You're making me thirsty.
Hey, these ice cold Rainiers, buddy.
Oh, Rainiers. Love it.
In the bottles, yes. Cans, I can't do the cans. It's not the same. Got to do it in the bottles.
I laid off the drinking for a while. I've been trying to get myself back into shape. The wife and I've got quite a few trips coming up in the next couple months, so
I've seen that, and I'm going down to the rodeo.
Yeah, we're going. Before that, we're going to Nashville, middle of February. Beginning for my daughter's 21st birthday. We're taking her to Nashville, and then we get back, and then the weekend after that, we go to Houston Rodeo, and then we go. That's right at the end of February, and then March, we go to Punta Cana, Cap Cana, Dominican Republic, for a week. And that was Amber earned that through her company skin thing she does. So we get to go do that. And then
that's all over in my bathroom, my shower, everywhere.
It's good stuff.
Hey,
really good stuff.
I don't disagree.
I don't get beard dandruff anymore. I'm just saying.
Hey, me neither.
Yeah, that's right.
If my wife knows you, she'd probably get pissed.
Yeah. So yeah, busy. It's going to be busy next couple of months, and then we get back, we'll start planning some trips on the bikes, and hopefully have our bike nights back and all that neat jazz. So
yeah, I'm excited for that stuff now that finally got kind of what I guess established with my new career. Now the weekends off, being able to plan a little bit more stuff and hopefully be able to make some of those like the 503 bike nights. I'd love to get down for some of those, and want to get down to come hang out for you, come check out you guys for a weekend would be great. And plus, our wives been talking about getting you guys up this way, and that'd be a lot of fun. And yeah,
it'd be awesome. I just wish sometimes we didn't live out. I mean, we don't live that far out. We only live like 20 minutes from Salem, but a lot of the big crowd and crews up in Portland. So it's a good hour and 15, 20 minutes for them to get here. Sometimes I wish my shop was closer because I don't like to leave anymore. I like to stay here. I don't
Yeah,
like to go anywhere.
I understand
I
that
just I want everybody to come
100%.
here. I'm sorry, that's bad of me. I do go places, but it's like I have everything I need here. I don't want to go.
Yeah,
But yeah, anybody is always welcome. Can't wait for bike
absolutely.
nights. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Have people been asking questions this whole time and I not paying attention? I didn't even look.
Oh no, there's some people chiming in, just comment. There hasn't been a whole lot of questions. Everybody, just
Mm.
like Fat Boy, it's a great community. The whole motorcycle community that we're all a part of
Yeah,
is a great thing.
it is a good thing. Really good thing.
So you
I'm
got some
excited.
any new Crash Ink designs coming out in the near future?
I do have a few we're working on. Um, I've got a couple shop shirts. I'm calling them shop shirts. Just a couple of the bikes, like outline of the
Mm-hmm.
shirts. Um, God, what else do I have? A bunch of them. I just can't think of them right now. There's one. I got a guy drawing right now. Remember the crash test dummies?
Yes.
I got some crash test dummies. That's all I'll say. But
Nice.
it should be a good one. A good one. And I got an old design that we made probably, well, I started this about 20, 21 years ago. I got one design that I never launched that I have that I'm going to do. It'll be a really cool one. That was this one. This one we did. We printed it, but never really sold a lot of them because we never really advertised it. So I brought this one back last year. Um, Not the crash test dummies. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I've got a few more. Like I love the
Oh,
ones
hey,
with the
here you go,
books.
Brad. Neiman went for a ride today. The Crash Ink windbreaker definitely does its job.
Yes. Right
Dude, I will
on.
contest to
Right
that. I
on.
went for a ride over the winter. I think it was low 40s. I just had a long sleeve shirt on the windbreaker, and I was surprised at how well did it. You still say, pretty warm for such a low temperature.
Dude, they are amazing. I don't know. It's just wild how it's just a thin windbreaker, but we haven't had, I'm jinxing myself probably here, but we haven't had one leak yet. Yeah, get on it, boy.
Yeah, come on, fat boy. Well, and I think what's really cool is having the Crash Ink logo where it's reflective in the
Mm-hmm.
headlights just for that little bit more safety
Yeah,
is awesome, especially if when you're that time at dusk and right at night.
exactly. We just started a new one. I can't remember if this one, I have one sitting here for a customer, buddy of mine, but we just did, and I haven't even put them on the website. It's a black on black reflective. Let me see if this one is black on black. Oh, yeah, this is. I can show you. First look, really, there's a couple people that have them, and I never advertised it, but it's really cool because it's really bright reflective, but it's cool. It's subtle when you're not looking at it. Like right now with that light, with this ring light on it, it's that's the reflective, but in normal light, it's just it's black, but it's cool.
That's sweet.
Mm-hmm. I know I need to upload them onto the website so people can see them making an option, but yeah, it's really cool. I don't know how to show you in normal light what it looks like, but it's really dark. It's just, I mean, you can see it, but you can't see it kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember in the fall. I mean, my son, he was trying to find his raincoat. He was going to a football game, and the weather was shitty. So instead of saying, "Hey, can I borrow your coat?" I get this message, "Hey, Dad, I borrowed your Crash Ink windbreaker. Thank you." Yeah, all right.
Yep. And I promised myself by this winter that we'd have matching pants, and it just, the accident and everything, and it didn't happen. So hopefully eventually we get our shit together and get the matching pants going.
Oh, that'd be
So
dope.
yeah, it's just we've been testing different material for the leg that doesn't burn.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't want to sew through the material because then there's holes and that it could leak there, right?
Yep.
So we're trying to find something that we can adhere to it, like some kind of kick-ass glue that would glue. And we've tested a couple different fireproof materials. We've used some FR, fire-rated this and that shirts and stuff, but I think we're going to end up using leather.
Oh, nice.
Just because, it ain't going to burn. So it's just trying to figure out how to adhere it and make it look halfway decent,
That'd be sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, the jackets are awesome.
So you're going to try to hit like the V-Twin Visionary this year?
I'd like to. He's doing a whole tour again this year, so it'd be nice.
I'd love
get
to
one of the
check out the
shows.
one in Colorado. That would just be an awesome ride.
Oh, Durango, Four Corners Rally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite run now. I like that one a lot. It's really cool. And of course, the first year
awesome.
Yeah, I think the first year we went was during COVID, but yeah, it still was a great turnout. So
I'm so over it. So tired of it.
Don't even get me started.
Hey, that's as far as I want to go with it too. It's
yeah, that's for a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, I try to keep all that stuff out of this, and I don't even want to dive into politics on this or nothing. We're all here to enjoy motorcycles, but unfortunately, it's something we've all had to deal with, and it just sucks. And
affected
we can just
us
go with that.
and everything. Oh yeah, exactly. That's why you'll never see me put anything political or anything on any of my social media, because I don't want to have to deal with the argument.
Right. Oh, I get
Everybody's
it.
entitled to their own opinion, man. To each his own is what I
exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So just let it be.
Exactly.
Let it be. What else can we talk about?
Oh man, let's see. We talked about bikes. We have talked about the shop. You got your new stuff going on. You've got some new gear coming out.
Yep.
Brad's going big. Yep.
Oh, if I can find the time, man. Find the time.
Oh, I bet.
That's why it's like 5 years can't come soon enough. My wood shop, I'm almost done with that. I haven't even touched that. I need to finish that off too. So I don't know. Did I have my wood shop built when you were here? No, I didn't.
No, you kind of had it staked out with lines and whatnot, so and basically, hey, this is going to be this, and here, and I think that was it.
Yeah, we added
when I was there.
It's got the roof over it, and the front half of the wall front half that faces the yard is walled in, and half of the floor is built. But I added another 10 by 30 down the side of the shop for my woodworking shop.
See, that's exactly what I need to do in my shop for my woodworking shit.
Yep. It's Absolutely. Just where do you find the time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
when you work, I mean, I'm sure you're like me, you put in 60, 70 hours a week. It's like, where is the time?
Yep. Exactly. But on the other hand, it's better than being bored. Never get bored. Ever. Always something to do. Always something to work on. It's nice though. Keeps my ADD brain in check.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just trying to find the spare time to do the extra projects.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Or it's like me, even on the weekends, I'm so used, I get up between 2 and 3 in the morning. Even on Saturday, it's like 6, 7 o'clock. It's like, man, I got to drink a Red Bull at 5 o'clock just so I can stay awake till 9 o'clock.
I know it sucks getting old.
It does. Very true.
It sucks big time. It is what it is, though.
Yep.
It's just a rank. It's just your rank.
Yeah, you grow up those hierarchies, and you get established, and hey, you know what? I'm allowed to do this. I'm allowed to drink Red Bull 7 at night, 5, 6, whatever.
Yeah. I went to Safeway earlier this morning. I had to have some company over tonight for dinner, and I grabbed a couple bottles of wine, and I got up to the cash register, and the lady, bless her heart, she was like, "I need to see your ID," and I'm like, "Okay, thank you," and I handed it to her, and I was like, "Thank you very much," and she goes, why? Am I going to be surprised or something? I was like, yeah, you're going to be surprised.
Yeah.
And she looked at it and she's like, oh my God. I was like, thank you so much. You just made my day. Did you not see all the gray in my face?
Yeah, I'm getting plenty of that too these days. Like, Jesus.
Mhm. I know. If it was
Yeah.
my choice, I'd have a beard like you, but Mama don't like the beards on me, so not allowed.
Well, luckily the lighting's, I got it going the other way, so you can't see all the gray that's coming in. But yeah, it's getting there. Trust me.
Yep, yep. The gray and then losing it all up here. Yeah.
Hey, that's why I just went to the Bic. It's getting thin back there. It's like hell with it.
Right there
Exactly.
with you, brother. Right
Yep.
there with you.
Get in the shower,
Amber got
wash
me one
up,
of those. Yep.
shave it real quick, call it good.
Amber got me one of those pit bulls.
I've
Pit
seen
Bull
those.
Pro.
I haven't tried that yet.
Dude, they're badass. Work really good.
I
Really
just,
good.
the old Gillette, just about 2 minutes, I'm
Yep.
done.
Yep. Put some body butter on it afterwards.
No, I haven't done that. Not yet.
Oh, you better try it. You better try it. I know your wife's got to have some of that.
She probably does. There's so much debris in my bathroom. Oh yeah, I'll have to find it.
Yep. Try it out. It's money.
Perfect. Well, shoot, buddy. Thanks for for coming on. I know you got guys, family coming over, or friends and whatnot tonight. But hey, thanks for finally. I know we've been going back and forth trying to get a time and work dates out because life is busy. But thanks for taking time out and coming back on.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I wouldn't miss it for the world, Denver. You're a really good friend, and we got lots of miles to put down, man.
Oh, my buddy, you ain't kidding.
On and off the bikes.
Absolutely.
Yep, yep.
It's going to be
Like
starting
I said,
in about a month or two.
Yep, yep. And like I said, anybody watching, down and out, need a hug, virtual hug, whatever, hang out, need to talk, give me a call. Or drop me a
me.
DM or
Hey,
whatever,
both of us.
man.
We're
Or Denver.
same boat, man.
Exactly.
Exactly. You're down now, just not having time, dude. Hey, reach out to either of us because that's the community. We'll pick you up.
Exactly. 100%. 100%.
So
yeah,
shoot, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
No problem, man. Thank you, Denver. Love you so much.
Absolutely. Hey, don't forget, guys, Crash Inc. Find them at crashinclothing.com. Hit up that chat. You'll see a promo code in there that will help you out. Save you a couple bucks, and it'll be awesome.
Yes, sir.
I can hear my wife screaming that I can't use her body butter. Shit, she was watching that shit, Brad. Oh, that's no joke. Awesome. I could hear she was just yelling at me.
That's awesome. Love you all.
Right on, guys. Hey, everybody, ride safe, have fun. Thanks for tuning in. Brad, dude, brother, thanks for coming on again, buddy.
No problem. Take care, brother. Love you.
Love you, buddies.
Bye.
Latest.